It's just nice to know there's one person in the room that's going to be masturbating to someone who doesn't work for the body shop tomorrow. So, ladies and gentlemen, please on stage next act this evening, Liam Harris!
Alright, I was getting on. I guess a lot of people think that when you do stand-up comedy, it's because like you're confident. But for me, I think it actually comes from like my childhood and how I was raised. Like I didn't really get enough attention as a kid, and that's why I do this. Like, for example, growing up, my dad was always incredibly emotionally distant until I was about 10 years old, and he became physically distant. Okay. I remember the last time I ever spoke to my dad. I was on the phone. You're fine. You just don't like seat, but you're fine. Yeah, the last time I ever spoke to my dad, I was on the phone, and I said to him, like, I just want to spend more time with you. And he explained to me very clearly how that conflicted with his plans to have a life that didn't involve me in any way. I know that sounds sad, but like there are advantages to growing up without a dad. Like when you grow up with a dad, he teaches you like how to play sports and how to shave. And I missed out on those lessons, obviously. But like you learn other things growing up without a dad. Like for instance, I learned to always be walking on eggshells around the people I love in case they stop loving me. I like them getting laughter. Pity is usually the response to that, and that's not a good response. I just feel like I'm in therapy when I get the awes. Actually, that'd be a shit therapist if you just sat there going, aww. Like, oh, my life is terrible, cheers. But like, it was pretty good. Like, my mom was kind of the opposite. She was a bit overbearing, if anything. Like a typical Friday night in my house was my mom coming home drunk, crying, going, "Did I fuck you up?" And we go, "No, but keep trying. This could be your year." But like underneath it all, I knew she loved me really because I remember one time I turned to her when I was a kid and I was like, "Ma, are we poor?" And she looked at me and she said, "Yeah." And I know she loved me because she left off the second half of that sentence, which was clearly, "You fucking idiot." But I had a bit of a revelation about my mom recently. I was out with some friends and my mom was out in the same pub because I'm from a small town, so everyone has to drink in the same place. It gets depressing. But I was talking to my friends. My friends were telling me this story about another friend of ours who was getting a hand job, and halfway through the girl said, "Actually, I'm not attracted to you," and stopped giving him the hand job. But my mom walked in at the tail end of that conversation, asked what we were laughing about. So we tried to tell her, but used euphemisms, like I didn't want to say the word hand job to my mom. And then one of the lads accidentally let slip the word hand job, and my mom went, "It was only a hand job." Which means I know that at the very least, my ma sucks dick. So as I'm getting older, I don't really like drink as much as I used to because the hangovers get worse. Drugs aren't fun to me, so now I just eat my pain away to cope. Ice cream is my drug of choice nowadays. Like I'll go to the shop and I'll like pretend to do like my weekly shop and buy like bread and milk and what I consider grown-up things. And then I'll get to the freezers and be like, "Oh, Ben & Jerry's half price." So I'll buy like the half-liter tub and then I'll like bring it up to my room and I'll start eating it. And I'm like, I couldn't bother going back downstairs. So I just finished the tub. And then I fall asleep with an empty tub in my hand, ice cream in my belly, and emptiness in my heart. There's the awes again. Like, the sad thing is, I was washing some bed sheets recently, and there was barbecue sauce stains on them. Which is pretty grim, because, you know, everyone's washed some embarrassing stains out of sheets at some stage, but I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who knows the crushing loneliness of bedtime barbecue chicken wings. So, yeah, like I eat a lot, and it has an unfortunate side effect that drugs don't. I'm starting to gain a lot of weight. And like, I know I'm not really big, but I have tits now, and that's new. I discovered this when, like, now I literally have to wear put a t-shirt on as soon as I get up in the morning, because if I don't, I just see my tits bounce when I brush my teeth in the mirror. It's much more depressing when it happens to me, I think. So yeah, like, it's not a good way to start your day. Like, you're not up for the rest of your day when that's how it begins. Even if your day begins at 5 in the evening. So like with my childhood situation and like eating too much, like I wasn't really a confident kid growing up. Like when I was a teenager, I thought the best way to get girls would be to join a band. So I picked up the bass guitar. Yeah, I got that reaction then too. Yeah, I think I figured out why porn music is so bassy. Because a bass player is the only person never too busy having sex. I think for this one to really work, you need to picture me like on the set of a porn shoot. Like, you know, there's people having sex over here, there's director, there's lighting, there's sound, and then just me with my bass guitar going, yeah, getting funky now. But that's it for me now. Thanks a million for the break.